Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives. And in this video, man, we're going to talk about how LeBron James is once again being celebrated for a fake record that they say that he got last night when the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Atlanta Hawks last night. They're celebrating LeBron James for this 30-point games and how he passed Michael Jordan for the most 30-point games in NBA's history. And it's absolutely laughable, guys. Laughable for them to even try to mention LeBron James in the same sentence as Michael Jordan as it relates to these 30-point games or scoring in general. It's an actual joke, man. LeBron James is nowhere close to Michael Jordan scoring the basketball. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it seem as if LeBron James is just as great of a scorer as Michael Jordan by celebrating these fake records. It's not a real record, ladies and gentlemen. I never remember anybody celebrating Michael Jordan for this nonsense, but we're going to talk about this video, and I'm going to highlight and show you guys how far away LeBron James is actually from Michael Jordan as far as scoring the basketball, guys. They're not even in the same realm, guys, and I'm going to highlight some of these points in this video, man. We're going to talk about this video, and I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, that's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all the support, man. Shout out to all the true basketball fans that are standing up. Shout out to everybody in the membership. Thank you very much, guys. Shout out to Canada. And shout out to Ireland, man. Canada's been like the #1 place other than the United States that watches my videos. And shout out to Ireland, my man Bo's son over in Ireland. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for all the support, man. It means a lot. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Atlanta Hawks last night, but that's not what we're going to focus on in this video. We're not going to focus on the Lakers beating another mediocre basketball team, right? Are you guys impressed with them beating the Atlanta Hawks? I'm not impressed with the Los Angeles Lakers beating the Atlanta Hawks. Once again, another opponent, another team that they beat, that's not even good. Like I said, once again, that doesn't even show us anything or highlight anything about the Los Angeles Lakers. They've done nothing this season. They've beaten nobody, like I talked about in that video the other day, and more the same last night. But like I said, we're not going to focus on the actual game. What we want to focus on is what they're celebrating LeBron James for after the game. Right? So if you guys don't know, LeBron James is once again chasing Michael Jordan. He continues to chase Michael Jordan. But for some reason, LeBron James is not trying to surpass Michael Jordan in anything that's actually relevant, that actually matters, like MVP trophies or championships, finals MVPs, things of that nature. Playing all 82 games in a season, right? And none of this stuff, leadership, none of this swag, selling sneakers, build, and none of this stuff can LeBron James come close to Michael Jordan in. So they continue to celebrate and promote LeBron James for this 30-point games mark that he set, right? Past Michael Jordan for most 30-point games in NBA's history. And once again, it's actually laughable, guys. And why is this laughable? Number one, this is not a real record. There is no record. This is not a record. Once again, I don't remember Michael Jordan being celebrated for the amount of 30-point games that he had in his career. It's completely irrelevant to Michael Jordan's career, guys. And you want to know why that is? It brings my second point. The second point is Michael Jordan averages 30. He averages 30 for a damn career. 30-point games are irrelevant, man. Once again, how long has LeBron James been playing? He has played damn near 500 more games than Michael Jordan, guys. Think about that. Damn near 500 more games than Michael Jordan. 500, guys? Are you kidding me right now? I mean, we're talking about like 5 seasons, man. Like 5 or 6 seasons that LeBron, if we just were counting seasons, like full seasons, and we said that Michael Jordan played 13 full seasons, let's say, right? LeBron James has been playing forever. What is it, 22nd season? And you just passed Michael Jordan in 30-point games just last night? Remember, Charles Barkley was roasting him about that, was laughing about that, because it's laughable. Michael Jordan averages 30 for his career. Averages it. And so who cares how many 30-point games he had? Because the man averages 30. Wake me up when LeBron James can average 30 for his career. LeBron James, I believe, has averaged 30 points a game 3 separate times in his career, guys. 3 times his career. That's it. 3 separate occasions, man. And one of those times came a couple of years ago, I believe it was 2022, I want to say, when he told us to keep that same energy and he played 52 games. You remember that season? He was trying to chase that scoring record. He was trying to be the oldest scoring champ. That's Michael Jordan's record, right? He's trying to get to what Michael Jordan was doing, except the difference between Michael Jordan did at 35 years old is he played all 82 games and led the league in scoring. LeBron James can't sniff that, guys. LeBron James has never led the league in scoring while playing all 82 games. The one season that he led the league in scoring, guys, the one season he did that, he played 75 games. So you missed 7 games. You guys realize LeBron James has led the league in scoring one time in his career, 2018. The one season he played all 82 games. So the season that he led the league in scoring in points per game, he did not even play all 82 games. He did not even lead the league in total points. I believe Kobe Bryant led the league in total points that season. But LeBron James didn't lead total points, but he had the points per game. So once again, the one time of the 3 that LeBron James averaged 30 for his career came a couple of years ago. He played 52 games. Not impressed, man. And the other 2 times, I believe, came in 2008, like I said, and I think 2006 were the only other seasons that he averaged more than 30 a game. But you guys realize in those other 2 seasons, he didn't average 30 on 50% shooting. He can't sniff that like Michael Jordan could because he's not the scorer of Michael Jordan. Not even close, guys. And that's the main thing I want to highlight in this video, is that LeBron James is nowhere close to Michael Jordan. Nowhere close to him scoring the basketball. They're not in the same stratosphere, guys. I've told you guys many, many times. LeBron James' game is basic, boring, and bland. Michael Jordan's game was creative, right? It was flashy, right? That's Michael Jordan's game, man. Right? It was based off of the fire, man, the competitiveness of Michael Jordan. Going out there and wanting to win. And going out there and just being that killer out there, the assassin, they always call him, on the basketball court, man. That's who Michael Jordan was on the offensive end, man. LeBron James can't sniff that. LeBron James plays one way here, plays another way there. LeBron James has to have the ball in his hands. That's not Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan could dominate with or without the basketball, man. He could dominate you in the post, right? He could dominate you on the perimeter. He could dominate you on the fast break. This is Michael Jordan, guys, right? The give and goes, cutting without the basketball. This is Michael Jordan in the triangle, man. He mastered these things. LeBron James can't sniff Michael Jordan off ball, man. He can't sniff Michael Jordan in the post. He can't sniff Michael Jordan on the fast break. He can't sniff Michael Jordan finishing above the rim or under the rim. He don't have the finishing game of Michael Jordan, man. He don't have that kind of stuff. So when we talk about the overall aspect of scoring the ball, LeBron James nowhere close to Michael Jordan. He don't have the ball handling ability of Michael Jordan. He don't have the smoothness of Michael Jordan out there, on the fluidity of Michael Jordan on the basketball court, guys. He don't have the footwork of Michael Jordan. Just didn't have these things, man. And he's not the athlete of Michael Jordan, which once again goes to why Michael Jordan is recognized as the great scorer of NBA history. It's not even a debate, man. 10 scoring titles, 7 in a row. I mean, essentially 10 straight scoring titles is what we're talking about here, while being an elite defender at the same time. LeBron James can't sniff that. He can't sniff scoring and being an elite level defender at the same time. And this is what they won't mention during these 30-point games. So LeBron James can have all these 30-point games, but he ain't been playing elite level defense while he's been putting them 30-point games. LeBron James playing in one of the softest, the softest era in the history of the NBA over the last 10 seasons. This man's learned to stat pad in the NBA. Not playing a lick of defense and putting up 23, 24, 25 shots a game, man. That was never Michael Jordan. Once again, LeBron James will be in the game stat padding with his team up. Look at last night. The Lakers were up double digits late in that game, and there was LeBron James still late in the game chucking up shots, chasing that 30 points. But man's literally chasing stats out here as if it makes a difference. It matters nothing. Once again, you're not chasing Michael Jordan in the important things. You're not chasing him in the accolades or the winning. You're not chasing winning. So your team's going to play it every year. You have no impact on the game. So LeBron James put up 30 points last night, and he had the 7th best plus minus on the team. He was like +4. Out there being carried by Anthony Davis. Again, on the defensive end, Anthony Davis came back, grabbed 19 rebounds, right? LeBron James, how many rebounds LeBron James grabbed last night to help his team? 3 rebounds last night for a 6'9" guy in this weak era. 3 rebounds? 3 rebounds. Who was LeBron James being guarded out there by? Who's the biggest player on the court out there? It's LeBron James, guys. It's LeBron James. Who, Clint Capella? What are we talking about here? These guys calling LeBron James in this era is an absolute joke, because once again, when you watch LeBron James, he uses his physicality against these guys. He's banging into them all game long, pushing them off him, and nothing is called. But I thought this era, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Only LeBron James could use physicality in an era where there's no physicality. It makes no sense. So he's allowed to balance these guys and put up these layups and chuck up these shots and score 30 points. Great. But let's think about this, guys. So like I mentioned, Michael Jordan averaged 30 for his career, averaged 33 points a game in the playoffs and in the finals, LeBron James not even top 5 in points per game, guys, in the regular season or in the playoffs. Not even top 5. I believe he's 6th or 7th, respectively, in both of those areas. So he's not even top 5 in points per game in the regular season or the playoffs, guys. Michael Jordan's number 1 in both of those. Number 1, by a mile. 33 points a game in the playoffs, up to from 30 in the regular season. That's not LeBron James, guys. LeBron James' regular season average is 27. In the playoffs, is 28. Not even close to what Michael Jordan's doing, man. We're talking about 5 whole points more than LeBron James in the postseason. So once again, Michael Jordan's averaging 30-plus in the playoffs. That's not LeBron James, guys, for his career. So I don't care about them damn 30-point games he put up. But we're going to dig a little bit deeper into this. All right, I want you guys to think about something here. So, we have LeBron James now, right? 30-point games. I want you guys to think about something. When we talk about Michael Jordan, the scoring ability, what do I often tell you guys about the great scorers in NBA's history? The great scorers are potent scorers. They're potent. This is why LeBron James only led the league in scoring 1 time in his career, even though he says he could lead the league in scoring every year if he wanted to. So he never wanted to do those things. He never did those things. But the reason why LeBron James never led the league in scoring more than 1 time, not because he didn't want to, is because he don't have the overall game. He don't have the overall scoring ability like the other great scorers do. So that's why you'll have guys like Tracy McGrady and Allen Iverson lead the league in scoring, right? Or a Kobe Bryant, right? You'll have some of these other guys able to lead the league in scoring. Michael Jordan, the overall offensive game of Michael Jordan. LeBron James ain't led the league in scoring in a long, long time, guys. A long time. That was a long time ago he led the league in scoring. But you've had guys like Russell Westbrook lead the league in scoring more often than LeBron James. How is that happen? How is that possible? In the same era, Russell Westbrook has more scoring titles than LeBron James? Does Russell Westbrook have an overall scoring game? No, he does not. He can't shoot the ball either like LeBron James. But in this era, he's able to lead the league in scoring, right? So once again, LeBron James is not one of the top scorers in NBA's history. I'm not putting him up there with Michael Jordan or with Wilt Chamberlain. I'm not putting him up there with Jerry West. I'm not putting him up there with George Gervin, with some of these Elgin Baylor, some of these great scorers. I'm not putting him up there with those guys, man. Because LeBron James don't have the overall offensive game of those guys. Can LeBron James score like Kobe Bryant? Can LeBron James score like Tracy McGrady? No, he can't. He can't score like those perimeter guys. He's not like that. He ain't built like that, man. Those are the facts. So we talk about these games. Let's think about this, guys. Let's think about the 30-point games versus the 40 and 50-point games for a Michael Jordan, LeBron James, guys. Because when we start to highlight the 40 and 50-point games for LeBron James versus a Michael Jordan, this is where it gets exposed. And this is why Michael Jordan averages 30 for his career and LeBron James does not. So the most amount of games that I think that LeBron James, that I've seen, that LeBron James had in a season, most 30-point games in a season, to me that I saw was 39, which is pretty good. 39 30-point games in a season, so almost half the games that you played, you scored 30 or more points in. That's pretty damn good in the 30s, right? The best season I saw from Michael Jordan as far as 30-point games, I believe was 41 30-point games, just in the 30s. 41 times he scored from 30 to 39 points, right? LeBron James, like I said, best I think was 39 from 30 to 39 points. But here's where the things get crazy, guys, and this is why LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes. LeBron James' most 40-point games in a season where he scored between 40 and 49 points, right? The most amount of 40-point games he had in a season, guys, was 8. Remember, I talked about it a couple of days ago with Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's first season in Cleveland, guys, he broke LeBron James' 40-point games in a season mark. His first season in Cleveland, because LeBron James ain't an important scorer like that. So Donovan Mitchell was able to do that in his first season. Donovan Mitchell ain't to score over Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant or some of these other great scorers. He could put some points up, but he's not on the level of those guys, man. Donovan Mitchell's not going to lead the league in scoring anytime. But he was able to surpass LeBron James' 40-point games in a season because LeBron James can't score like that. 30-point games in this era is not that big, man. Once again, LeBron James scoring 30 points, taking all these shots, controlling the ball is nothing. But the difference between Michael Jordan and a LeBron James and a lot of these other elite scorers is that these guys could put up 40, 50, 60 points at any given moment. That's what they do because they're potent scorers. They're well-rounded scorers. They're versatile in different ways, right? They have the ball handling ability. They have the actual jump shot, the creativity to score in a myriad of different ways against different kinds of defenses, man. LeBron James, he struggles against certain defenses. He struggles in an actual system, right? He actually has to dominate the basketball to be effective. But his overall game ain't like that. If he ain't battling it into the paint, if he ain't just chucking up a three with no one out there guarding him, then what else is he doing out there on the court? He doesn't have a post-up game with any consistency or a go-to move that he developed, which most of the great scorers had a go-to move. right? A shot that they could do with memory, with consistency. LeBron James ain't never done that. So the most amount of 40-point games he had in a season was 8. You guys know how many 40-point games Michael Jordan had in a season, guys? And remember, I went back to some of the years when LeBron James was young. This is not LeBron James older. This is prime LeBron James. This is 2006 LeBron James. He had 8 40-point games in 2006. That's pretty good. I'm not saying that's bad, but that's nowhere close to Michael Jordan. That's the difference here. You see the levels here? I want you guys to think about something. In 1987, right, coming back from the foot injury, right, 87 season, Michael Jordan had 29 games of 40 or more points. 29 times he scored 40 to 49 points, guys. This is not just 40 plus. But if we extrapolate that and we extend it out to 40 or more, 40 or more points, that goes up to 37 times because he scored 50 points, 50 plus points, 50 to 59 points, 8 times that season. 8 times, man. 8 times. LeBron James' 40-point games in a season is 8. Michael Jordan had 8 50-point games in 87, guys. 8 50-point games. I think the most 50-point games LeBron James had in a season, I believe, is 2. He had 2 in 2006. He had 2 in 2008. That's great for LeBron James. But that's nowhere close to Michael Jordan, who, once again, like I told you guys, he had 8 in 1987. 8 50-point games, guys. And he scored 30 or more times, 30 plus 30 times. And like I said, he had 29 times of scoring 40 to 49 points. That's the difference. You see the difference here, guys? Michael Jordan's on a whole other stratosphere here. In 1991, Michael Jordan scored 40 or more, 40 to 49 points, 11 times. 11 times in 91. Even in the triangle, Michael Jordan was still a potent scorer. Even though he sacrificed numbers and stats, the man was still doing things LeBron James can't sniff. He can't sniff these numbers. He had, in 1993, Michael Jordan had 10 games of 40 to 49 points. 10 times, guys, in 93. And 4 times, he had 50 points or more, 50 to 59 points during that season, 4 times. LeBron James can't sniff. This is in 1993. In 1998, Michael Jordan, 98. Remember, Pippen missed like half the season. Michael Jordan on flames, 35 years old, playing elite defense, carrying the Bulls. In 1998, he had 12 games of 40 to 49 points, guys. 12 times, he scored 40 to 49. LeBron James can't sniff that even at his peak. He couldn't sniff that. Michael Jordan in 98 had way more than he ever did in a season. The most he ever did was 8. Michael Jordan had 12 at 35 years old, man. And then in 2003 on the Wizards, his last year on the Wizards, he had 3 games of 40 or more points during that season. 3 times he scored 40 or more points that last season the Wizards on the bad knee. So as you guys can see, there's a glaring difference here between what LeBron James is doing, the 30 points. Once again, they've lowered the standard for LeBron James. Right? Oh, the 30-point games. He brought the most 30-point games. What about the 40-point games? What about the 50-point games? What about the seasons averaging 30? Can't sniff Michael Jordan that. What about their career average? Michael Jordan averages 30. Don't talk to me about 30-point games when the man averages 30. And why does he average 30 and LeBron James doesn't? Because LeBron James ain't a potent scorer. He don't have that kind of game. So he's not putting up the 40-point games, the 50-point games. You know how many times LeBron James scored 60 in a game? 60? One time, guys. One time he scored 60 in a game. That's his career high, 61 points. Michael Jordan has scored 60 in a game 4 times, I believe, 4 separate occasions. Once again, we're talking about the 40 and 50-point games versus LeBron James. Not even close, guys. Not even close. So once again, guys like Damian Lillard, guys like James Harden, guys like Kobe Bryant, they have way more 40 and 50-point games, 60-point games than LeBron James does. I mean, you have guys scoring 70 in this era. Devin Booker. I believe Donovan Mitchell might have put up 70 points in a game. I mean, it's insane for these guys, the numbers that they're putting up. But LeBron James ain't put up these numbers. He can't score 40 and 50 in a game. How many 40 and 50-point playoff games does LeBron James have versus Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan averaged 41 points a game in an NBA Finals. 41 points a game in NBA. LeBron James can't sniff that. Can't sniff it, guys. The man's got an NBA record, a real true NBA record, 41 points a game in the Finals. And how many games in a row did he score 40 or more points in that series? 3 or 4 games in a row? Can't sniff it, guys. Can't sniff it. How many playoff series does Michael Jordan have averaging 40? Averaging 40. The most in history, guys. LeBron James can't sniff this. How many seasons did Michael Jordan average 30 on 50% shooting? LeBron James can't sniff this, guys. Playing all 82 games. LeBron James ain't doing this playing all 82 games. He's out there loading men, and he ain't playing the elite level defense. So when they talk about this record that LeBron James set, it's an absolute joke. He can't score like Michael Jordan. And LeBron James sounds ridiculous out there, man. After the game, this man's talking about, just being a kid from where I'm from, to be mentioned with someone like Michael Jordan. I'm so tired of LeBron James and this, a kid where I'm from. Dude, where are you from? Are you from Beirut? Are you from some Iraq or something? Some war-torn country? No, you gotta be kidding me right now, man. Listen, guys, when I was in the military, I traveled to different countries, guys. Different countries. And a lot of these countries we went to were bad. They were war-torn, man. Buildings have blown off. And I remember we were in Bahrain, right? Bahrain, if you guys don't know, Bahrain's in the Persian Gulf, right? So we're in Bahrain and we're coming off the military base. And it's a hostile area, right? It's like a, like a hazard zone, man, out there. So we come out off the base and there's some taxis out there. So me and my friends, we go up to one of the taxi guys and we try to get a taxi into town. So the guy starts talking to me and asking me questions, and he said that I looked Arabian. So he asked me what my background was. So I told him what my background was. He asked me where I was from. I told him I was from New York. So he goes, oh, New York, a very dangerous place. This is what exact words were for me. I'm in Bahrain, guys. Bahrain. And this guy telling me that New York is a very dangerous place. I started laughing. I said, my man, look around us. Look around you. You got buildings that have blown off over here. Buildings completely decimated over here from bombs, from wars. That's dangerous. You'll never know what's going to happen when you walk out in them towns. You got suicide bombers and all kinds of crazy stuff out in these countries, man. So LeBron James acts like he's from some third world country, man. I'm not saying he had an easy childhood or he was blessed with a silver spoon in his mouth. But damn it, man, you were blessed genetically. There are a lot of people that come from worse areas of America that come from your same neighborhood, and they weren't blessed with your genetics. You had a gift. You had a lot which allowed you to get up out of that area, out of that situation. And LeBron James has forgotten where he's come from. That's the problem for LeBron James. He don't remember where he comes from, but he'll keep talking about, oh yeah, being a kid from where I'm from. Dude, stop it. Stop it, man. You're in the league for 22 seasons, man. Stop acting like you just got out of Akron, Ohio. Like Akron, Ohio is some war-torn battle zone in some third world country, man. Stop it right now. It's an absolute joke. LeBron James was driving around in a Hummer, guys, in high school. Did any of you guys drive around in a Hummer in high school? I know I sure as hell didn't. But LeBron James was. The man was giving everything to him. He was blessed with a genetics as a kid. I told you guys, I played high school basketball, man. There was nobody in my area, in the whole damn county I played in, that looked like LeBron James. These guys are blessed, man. They are. They're fortunate. Stop trying to play the victim, LeBron James. Absolute joke. But he was talking about how his fadeaway is unguardable. And he was talking about, when Michael Jordan and me, when we're doing the turnaround fadeaways, we work on this so much that it becomes an unguardable move. He actually said that. He actually put himself in the same sentence as Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan's fadeaway jump shot. He actually said, Michael Jordan usually turns to the left. I usually turn to the right. Dude, you don't usually do a damn thing. Stop it right now. You ain't post something like Michael Jordan. You ever notice how LeBron James does his quote-unquote post-up? What does he do? He hands the ball in the perimeter. He turns his basket from like the three-point line. He turns his back to the defender and then just backs him down with this BS dribble and just backs him down. He's allowed to use his physicality in a non-physical era. I don't get it. But he backs guys down from the three-point line because he got no game. Michael Jordan caught the ball already in the post, already posting up. That's what a true post-up player does. He don't need a ball on the three-point line and then turn his back and then just start backing the guy down and using all of his physicality in an era where you can't use physicality. LeBron James ain't got no turnaround jumper like that. I told you, every once in a while the sun will shine on LeBron James. And the sun was shining on him the other day when he went 7 for 10 and he made some shots last night. Lucky as hell. You ever see LeBron James shoot those turnaround fadeaways? Remember that shot he hit to break Kareem's record? That was luck, man. That thing's ugly as hell. Does that look like he practices that? Does that look fluid to you? When Michael Jordan did his turnaround fadeaway, it looked fluid. It looked like he worked on it. He practiced this thing religiously. And that's what he did. And that's why it looked the way it did. And that's why it's affected the way it was. LeBron just can't sniff these kinds of things. But he's going to try to compare himself and put himself in the same sentence like his fadeaway jumpers like that? It's an absolute embarrassment, man. And then he said, I just love the game. I just love the game? You love the game of basketball? That's an absolute joke, man. And I might do a separate video on this, man, because it's an absolute joke, man. But that's what he said. So you guys know the deal, man. LeBron James can't sniff Michael Jordan scoring the basketball. And they're going to promote this 30-point games that he has now. But we know it's irrelevant because Michael Jordan averaged 30. It wasn't about scoring 30. He averaged 30. Because Michael Jordan's a potent offensive scorer, the greatest scorer in the NBA's history, man. This guy could score with no dribbles, with one dribble. He could score on the post, on the perimeter, on the give and go, moving without the basketball. He could score on the break. He could make playmaking on the defensive end. Michael Jordan was a terror out there, man. And LeBron James is nowhere near him. And that's why I highlight you guys in this video, man. The 40-point games, the 50-point games, not even close, man. The playoff scoring, the averages, not even close, guys. Not even close. LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes, what he was doing on the offensive end. Not to mention, once again, what Michael Jordan was doing on the defensive end simultaneously. LeBron James can't duplicate this. This man's getting these 30-point games in this era, chucking up these shots while he's loudly gagging on D. How many points do you think Michael Jordan would have been able to score in his career if he didn't do anything else but shoot the basketball and then stand around on D and not do anything? I love when the LeBron James fans say, oh, all Michael Jordan had to do was score. That's all he had to do. Michael Jordan did everything on the court for the Chicago Bulls, man. He was on both sides of the ball. LeBron James, the only thing he's been doing over the last 5 or 6 years is score. He ain't doing a goddamn thing else. Michael Jordan had to push these guys in practice. He had to be the enforcer. He had to galvanize these guys. He had to be a true leader, a real competitor. In that era, he had to take punishment and beatings. Not LeBron James. He's the one giving out the physicality. He's giving out the punishment. Nothing's called for LeBron James. Sure, the Lakers beat the Atlanta Hawks last night. No one cares. Is that impressive to you? Not impressive to me. I'm not impressed. LeBron James went out there and jacked up 20 shots. Once again, leading the team in shot attempts. Because why would he give the ball to Anthony Davis or some of these other guys, man? Even though Anthony Davis is going to go out there and dominate the glass with 19 rebounds, right? And have the defensive anchor, again, 3 blocks, 3 steals. You see the Lakers' defense is much better when Anthony Davis is there as opposed to him not being there because we know LeBron James ain't playing no defense. No steals last night, no blocks last night. No, what do you have, 3 rebounds? No offensive rebounds. 3 rebounds for LeBron James. Like 3 rebounds? But he scored those 30 points. He going to put them 20 shots up, LeBron James. We know that for a fact, man. Once again, you guys know the deal. These are the facts I got for you guys. You can't dispute the facts, man. Michael Jordan and LeBron James are not even close, guys. And as far as scoring, the basketball is close. LeBron James ain't nowhere in the same stratosphere of a Michael Jordan scoring the basketball, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.